You know, I can actually understand why a lot of stronger people, let's say people who are emotionally, spiritually, and mentally strong, are now opting out of relationships. I understand why. A lot of times, the stronger person always give more. And in giving more, the other person misunderstand that as they don't need much, which is true. They don't need as much as the average person, but they still would like to get something back in return. You see, sometimes a lot of stronger people, emotionally, mentally, spiritual people, a lot of times they know what it is to be without. They understand being in a place of lack. They understand all those concepts. So they make sure they give. They make sure they give, and they do, and they go above and beyond. But the person who is receiving keeps on receiving and taking, but they don't ever think, well, maybe I should give back. Well, they don't need it because they're strong anyways. They're always good anyways. They're always good anyways. And the truth is, it's not always, they're not always good. We're not always good. Sometimes we need encouragement. Sometimes we need that love. We need that affection. We need exactly what we are given. Just not, it might not be just as many times as or how much as you need, but we need it too. So a lot of stronger people are saying, this ain't worth it. Because what's the point of being with someone when you give, when you do? Because one thing about strong people, we're not going to match your energy. If we're going to match your energy, we'd rather just leave. We're not going to half-ass relationship. We don't half-ass nothing. We don't do half-ass stuff. We don't do half-ass relationships. Is it that we have a supportive relationship or we have nothing? I don't know how unsupportive relationship is a relationship. Those two words don't even go together. So a stronger person realizes, no, I'd rather have none than just, that bare minimum crap where, but a lot of times, man, when you have to understand, when you lose a strong person on your side, when that person is done, that person is done. See, the stronger person, we don't get broken in pieces. We get disappointed, but not broken in pieces. So when we are done, we are gone. We are done. You can't bring us back with your words. You can't bring us back with your, shitty love that you're being given. You can't give us back, you can't win us back. You can't get us back with all those things that you're going to come with. Because number one, we were already strong. We was already powerful. We was already amazing. So we don't lack it. We don't lack that shitty ass love that you are given. But we wanted it because we wanted you. But we wanted it from you. But now, by the time you're ready to give us what we've been asking for, what we have been telling you, it's okay. I'm not even mad. Listen, we don't even get mad. We just understand. It's just knowledge. Now I know. Listen, man. A lot of you fumble the ball when it comes to a stronger person, whether male or female. You fumble the ball because you are so off balance within yourself that every relationship that you have must be off balance too. So if somebody is doing for you and giving to you, you ignore them and focus on the ones who ain't. So a lot of times the people who are there for you, doing for you, and giving for you, you just like, well, thank you, I appreciate it. But you do nothing back in return because sometimes some of y'all feel like that person is going to always be there for you. That person ain't leaving. That person loves you. But the thing about how a strong person loves is different. Spiritual people, amazing, spiritually aware people, we love differently. We love, but we understand that just because I love you doesn't mean that you have to be there. That I have to be in your presence. That I have to be with you in a relationship. You got to be careful. Once that person is being done with you, they are done. Ain't nothing that you can do. And that person might give you chances after chances because they realize that you probably going through your thing. I could deal with your stuff. I can deal with things better than you can. But after a while, what's the point of being there still? When you're with a stronger person, when you're with a strong emotionally, mentally, spiritual, even physical person, you have to understand they're going to do a lot for you. They're going to give you a lot without you asking. Without you even asking, because they are emotionally intelligent. They're aware. They connect to you and they understand what you need. So they're going to give to you regardless. They're going to give to you. They're going to do for you. But don't ever once believe that just because they might seem like they have it all together. They might seem that they are the stronger ones. They are the ones who are powerful. Don't take it for granted that they don't need it back. Sometimes they need it too. Sometimes they're struggling. Sometimes they need your love. Sometimes they need your time. Sometimes they need a listening ear. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't give it to them. They don't understand. They take from them, but they don't understand. And you know, it's not even that the people are bad that they are with. It's not that they are bad people, but they are not aware or balanced enough to realize, just like how they're not balanced, their relationship must be balanced also. Just because you're not balanced doesn't mean that you can take without giving. The same thing with relationships. You must be able to give and receive. Give and take, give and take. It's all about giving and taking. If somebody is giving this to you and giving that to you, acknowledge them. Understand what they are going through. Understand when somebody is giving to you, they care about you. Learn to give back without them asking. Just because somebody's asking for the bare minimum doesn't mean that you give them the bare minimum. Just because somebody is just asking you for the simple things doesn't mean that you only give them the bare minimum. A lot of you all are losing good people. And then you all look for that person. After you lost them, you begin to look for that person in everyone else that you're going to meet, because nobody going to be like this person. But I understand it. A lot of good people are tired. They are done. They are done. They are literally done. I get it now. If you're one of these strong people that I'm talking about, somebody is out there for you, man. I promise you. Somebody understands. Somebody's going to give to you even when you don't ask. Somebody's going to love you to death. You're just going to keep opening your eyes. Not looking, but open your eyes. It's coming. And if you're one of them people who was given to, but not reciprocating it, because you think that, well, they don't need it, I hope you learn this time. But if you don't, that might be your only one lesson that you ever get the chance to learn. Because you might never meet another one. I'm just saying, you all be careful. Be vigilant. Be appreciative. You all have a blessed day.